Welcome everyone. Welcome. So today we will be learning computer science, Python, and we are going to learn using Python libraries. In this, we will be learning what is a library and how we import the modules into a library. Next, we will be learning how to use Python standard library functions and modules. How do we use that? And then we will also learn how to create a Python library. So first and foremost, when we come into the introduction about what a library is nothing but a collection of modules that together cater to a specific type of needs and application. So a library as such means it's a collection. It's collection of the modules. It's collection of some kind, some specific type of things. Okay, so that is a library. So some commonly used Python library, we have Python standard library, which includes the standard libraries which are there, like math module, C math module, random module. So random module wherein you get pseudo random number, statics module where you have the statistical functions you are going to use, and URL lib module where the URL handling functions are there. Then we have NumPy library. NumPy library means this library provides some advanced math functionalities along with tools to create and manipulate numeric arrays. There is SciPy library, where this is another useful library that offers algorithmic and mathematical tools for scientific calculations. We have tkinter library, where there is a in user interface toolkits which helps for to create user-friendly GUI. Then we have Multiplicative library, where we basically have this plotting function. So matplot library, so where we have the plotting functions, charts, graphs, and all those. So when I was talking about a library is a group of modules. So what is a module? A module is nothing but the act of partitioning a program into individual components is called as modularities, and these individual components are called as modules. So a module is a separate unit in itself. So this will help to reduce the complexity to some degree, and it also creates a number of well-defined documented boundaries within the program. Okay, so this is how the things are, and still how the module, what is the structure of the module? The module has got a doc string, whatever is within the triple quoted, the documentation, whatever is there, the variables and the constants which is there. Then we have the classes, so the templates or blueprints to create the objects of certain kinds, and we have the objects, so instances of the classes which are known as objects, statements, and functions are also there. So we'll learn this by taking a particular example. So here we have this temp conversion.py. So temp conversion.py is there. Within that quoted lines, we have conversion functions between Fahrenheit and centigrade. So this is a doc string. So triple quoted lines. So this is a doc string. So there are two more doc strings we have within the functions that is defined. Okay, then after the doc strings we have the functions that got defined. Okay, so there are two functions, and within those two functions also there is a doc string. We have the constants. There are a few constants, freezing underscore c and freezing underscore f. Okay, so here the name of the module is temp conversion. Name of the file name, that's module file name, is temp conversion.py. And what and all it contains? It contains two functions, as you see, that it converts centigrade to Fahrenheit and to Fahrenheit. Two functions are there. Two constants are also there. Okay, and there are three doc strings. So three places are there. Now whenever you import commands, there is a help which is there. So for example, for temp conversion we can write help temp conversion. So that is how we will be importing. So if this is when this temp conversion, the py was created, then we can always import temp conversion and also an help of temp conversion. So help will give us the doc strings whichever is there, the constants are there. So we can have the dir command when applied to the module, gives you the name of the all that is defined within that particular module. what are the things which are defined in that particular modules. Okay, so that is there. Now, how do we go ahead importing modules in the Python program? So, import is the simple function that we use for importing modules in the Python function. Otherwise, if I want to import some specific object of the module, I can give as from the module import the object. Okay, so I can either import math, or I can say import from math import py. That's because math may be a very big module, so I can import just a particular function into that. So import entire module, I can import module 1, module 2, module 3, whatever is necessary. Okay, and otherwise I can have module name dot. How do I use the functions within the module name dot function, so that I can be going ahead with an example. So I can import the particular I can import that particular module. So as here you can see, they have imported the math module, or they have said from math import pi, and then they are going to print pi. So from math, if I want to import multiple objects, then from math import square root sqrt, one function, pw pow, that's power function, so that is there. Okay, or I can say from math import all. So all these are things are there. So Python processing of import commands. So how do it, how does it process it? Okay, with every import command issued, Python internally does a series of steps. So what are the various steps that are being followed? So here we can how it is going ahead. So the import module is there, this code imported is interpreted and executed, and then the defined functions and variables, they are created in the module, they are now available to the program. And for imported modules, a new namespace is set up. Okay, so that is how it is going ahead. Now processing of the module, from module import object. Okay, herein what happens, the code of the imported module is interpreted and executed. Only asked functions and variables from the module are made available to the program. No new namespace is created. So here I have the import and from. So if you can differentiate in both, and efficient. So when I use this import function, you see there's a current space, the value sequence is being taken up, so original namespace and everything is being taken up. But here is there's no new namespace is being created. Okay, next. All right, now how do we creating and using modules? So how do we go ahead creating and using modules? So we will be doing it in the next video. Thank you.